At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
Pahrump Nugget is giving away a laptop every day in the month of July at 8 p.m. Earn 3 times the entries on Sundays. Ask about our bingo specials, lower buy-ins, higher payouts, and free gifts. Where their fun never stops, the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is brought to you in part by One Nevada Credit Union, where right now you can refinance your auto loan with rates as low as 2.98% and no payments for 90 days for qualified members. Call us today for details. 775-751-9880. News 46 is also brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino, located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160. You can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.parumpnugget.com. News is also brought to you by Hope Counseling Services, where we specialize in behavioral health, inspiring hope for a brighter tomorrow. Call 775-727-0101 for more information.
Three people are arrested after a reported robbery.
The Libertarian vice presidential candidate visits Pahrump.
And the Nye County Sheriff's Office hosts the Great Summer Games. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Zach Fuentes and Monique Murphy. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, July 13, 2012. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Monique Murphy for News 46. 3 subjects have been taken into custody following a reported robbery. At approximately 12:30 on Thursday morning, deputies and detectives were dispatched to LJ's Market on Highway 372 for a report of a robbery. Upon arriving, detectives discovered that Colton Walker had allegedly been robbed by threat of force. He reported that David Tassler and Alfonso Bell threatened to beat him up and then physically took cash from his person and left the scene. Deputies were able to locate David Tassler and Alfonso Bell at Green Valley Grocery on Highway 372 and Blagg Road. During interviews conducted at the scene, it was determined that Tassler alleges that Walker owed him some money. Tassler and Bell saw Walker at LJ's Market and confronted him. Several threats were made about getting beat up for the owed money. Bell then physically removed the money from Walker's person and they left the scene. Money was recovered from the location where Tassler and Bell were stopped, and it was seized as evidence. Both Tassler and Bell were placed under arrest and transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center and booked on robbery, larceny, and conspiracy to commit a crime. During the investigation, Nye County Sheriff's Office detectives identified that Colton Walker was under the influence of a controlled substance. Walker was arrested for being under the influence and was transported to Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center and booked on charges. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Keith Rechtenwald, who is the man who was involved in Monday's police standoff, appeared in court for the first time following the incident. The 49-year-old Rechtenwald is being held on charges of hindering, delaying, or obstructing a peace officer, being under the influence of a controlled substance, and prohibited person in possession of a firearm. The man claimed to be the best friend of James Chafin, who is the person who killed K-9 Deputy Ian Deutsch on April 26 of 2010. Rechtenwald stated to police that he was coming down from methamphetamine and wanted to die like his friend James, who was killed by deputies. Rechtenwald was uncooperative in court this week because he believes he should not be in jail. He stated that he was promised by deputies that he would receive mental health treatment following the 3.5-hour standoff in which his home on Cajon was surrounded by police and SWAT. A team of 2 negotiators talked him down from using his firearm.
In our first break, we join Jeff Simmons at the Pahrump Nugget.
Hi, I'm Jeff Simmons, the bingo director here at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel Casino. I guess we'll start off with our stage bar tonight. We have state of the art. Come on down and enjoy some great music. Also, Saturday, tomorrow, which be the Mix out at Lakeside. It's an outdoor concert. It's free to all people. We have a barbecue and other things, which we'll charge money for. I'm not sure the price on the barbecue. But the concert is free. So come on down to Lakeside tomorrow. And everything starts at 4 o'clock. And also, tomorrow, Saturday, we're having our ABC Bingo at Goldtown. It'll be at 4 o'clock for all brand new bingo players that have never played bingo. Come on at Goldtown tomorrow at 4 o'clock and we will teach you how to play. It's a free game. We'll play 4 games. You can win prizes and $100 in slot play. So if you want to learn how to play bingo, come on to the Goldtown. And the next Saturday, we'll have it again at the Nugget. And I guess that's about it for this week. So come on down, enjoy the music, and over to Lakeside. That'd be a great band. See y'all then. Bye.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
Welcome back, everyone. Authorities responding to a suicidal man who fell from a Hoover Dam bypass bridge say an unrelated dead body was found nearby around the same time. Nevada Highway Patrol Trooper Jeremy Elliott says the body was reported at about 3:30 p.m. Thursday near U.S. Route 93, only 2 miles from the Nevada-Arizona border. Elliott says law enforcement officers had been tied up trying to talk a man out of jumping from the Michael Callahan Tillman Memorial Bridge that is 900 feet above the Colorado River. The Bureau of Reclamation said the man climbed over the bridge's walkway rail and was somehow hanging from it for about 2 hours until he fell at about 12:30 p.m. The Clark County Coroner's Office has not yet identified the 2 people.
And Judge G.R.E.A.T is the Libertarian vice presidential candidate chosen by Libertarian presidential candidate and former governor of New Mexico, Gary Johnson. The judge spoke at the Bob Roode Community Center during his visit to Pahrump.
I am excited to be chosen by the Libertarian Party. Actually, when Governor Gary Johnson asked me to be his running mate, it was deeply exciting. But I said there's one condition, and that is that we run to win. You know, none of this moral victory stuff, none of this making a good showing. And he said, yes, that's exactly where I am. Then he said one other thing that I think you and our viewers would be interested in, because I've never heard of this before. He said, Jim, throughout the campaign, if you disagree with me, feel free to state your ideas publicly. That's the type guy he is. He's self-confident. He wants to get the right information out there and work on the right information. I'm proud to be his running mate, and we're going to do well.
You yourself are outspoken, aren't you?
Oh, not me. No, actually, as a former federal prosecutor, a Navy JAG criminal defense attorney, then a judge for 25 years in Orange County, California. But 20 years ago, I came out publicly as a press conference, which is rather unusual for a sitting judge to do, saying our nation's drug policy is not working and we must change it. And honestly, Governor Johnson did the same thing. And 7 years later, 1999, held his own audit, stood up as the sitting governor of New Mexico and saying exactly the same thing. He didn't have a constituency to do it, but he sees something is wrong, stands up, has the courage to change it. That's the type of man he is. I'm proud to be with him.
If you would like to view the entire Judge G.R.E.A.T interview, go to KPVM's YouTube page.
The GREAT program teaches gang resistance education and training, hence the acronym GREAT. All this week, the GREAT Summer Games have been held at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park.
It's a program that we put together every year through the Sheriff's Office. The Sheriff funds it through the Sheriff's Office. It's a positive reinforcement program for the kids that come out and we use the kids from the high school as mentors and coaches for the young kids so they can learn how to be responsible adults someday. And
that is key, isn't it?
Yes, it's very much key. It's lots of fun for the kids, you know.
We got Mercier and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue out here today to kind of talk to the kids a little bit about emergency services.
Yeah, it lets the kids help to identify with emergency personnel so that whatever stereotypes they may have been taught, it gives us an opportunity to let them know that we're real people too, and when they're in trouble, they can come to us, you know, for help.
And that's one reason why we have resource officers like yourselves in the school. It really cuts down on crime, but besides that, also to get familiar with you, to feel more able to report crimes, to talk to you about situations that are going on, and also for the eyes and ears of happenings inside the school.
Yes, the great thing about the School Resource Officer program is building up the rapport with the kids, showing them that we're real people too, that, we work for a living, that just like they're going to someday, and we're out there for their benefit as well as the school's benefit for public safety and everything else. It's really nice to be able to build up a rapport with the kids and learn where they're coming from and teach them about the future and college and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun.
What do you like better, the fire trucks or the helicopter?
Both.
Well, she's politically correct too. Nice job, hon.
So, did you learn anything new here today or this week?
So what have you been doing here?
I've been learning about the trucks and the firefighter stuff.
So learn about the firefighters and the ambulances,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to learn about how the helicopter works. Are you going to sit inside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What did you do this week that you liked a lot?
Like being in the fire trucks and the helicopter.
Yeah.
You playing games?
Mm-hmm.
Are you waiting to get wet by the hose?
Yes.
Yeah. That's something you've been looking forward to?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't often I see this. She's at a loss of words. She's much like Mom, who's usually a chatty Kathy.
It's been good.
Did you like Mercier and the Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue showing up today?
Yeah. I haven't got soaked by the fire truck yet.
You waiting for that?
Yeah.
Bill, why is this important for your son and other children to attend this?
Well, they have to see what first of all, that the fire department and Mercier are good people, and that they're out here to help everybody, and that you can trust them when they come to a scene. And you know that when they come to a scene, they're not there to hurt anybody, they're there to help everybody.
If you would like to support the G.R.E.A.T program, you can call 751-7000. That's the Nye County Sheriff's Office. This is Deanna O'Donnell at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park for News 46.
And the fire chief's little daughter, Emily, there was being politically correct because her mom is actually a flight nurse for Mercier. So that's really interesting.
Awesome.
It's neat to see the town officials' kids having fun
definitely.
there. Yes.
All right, folks. So we have a giveaway. It's 2 tickets to the Old West Musical Review at Bonnie Springs. Okay, the number to call is 775-727-9400, extension 201. The first caller wins the 2 tickets.
5 p.m. broadcast only.
Yes, 5 p.m.
All right, well, we'll be right back after the break. Please keep it here.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. News is also brought to you by Dr. George Leaks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back. In the last part of our series regarding this new Southern Nye County Detention Center set to open up in August, Corrections Commander Lieutenant Jack Hennigan speaks about the $18 million facility that can house up to 500 inmates.
Yes, this will create a much safer environment, a more comfortable environment for both the inmate as well as the deputies working. And anything and everything that these inmates need, they will have access to from the day room area of their holding.
When this is all said and done, we're looking at $18 million? Is that what we're looking at for that goal?
I have heard 17.7, which included the impound yard that was built. So the jail itself, about 16.5 to 17 million.
And that impound area is going to take over for the old one that we had, and it's right on the property right here.
Yes, it is. It's just right across the way from where we're speaking now.
Thanks so much, Jack, for taking us on the tour.
Well, thank you for your interest. It was my pleasure. Very proud.
We'll be having a ribbon cutting, and the public's going to come and take a view of this, right?
I have set the ribbon cutting at this point for July 31st at 1 o'clock p.m.
And here's Terry at West Star Ranch Animal Rescue with this week's Save a Pet segment.
Save a Pet is generously brought to you by Auto World at 727-8000 and Greenspan Brokerage at 751-6200. Put the green team to work for you.
Hi, welcome to West Star Ranch. We're here with Bear today, who is about 8 years old and looking for a forever home. He is altered, current on the shots and will be microchipped before you take them home. Come on by and see him at 780 Mance Road, just west of Pahrump Valley Boulevard, or give us a call at 727-9273. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Channel 46 and Inks Automotive for their continued support. Come on down and see our dogs and cats.
If you would like to sponsor Save a Pet, give us a call at 727-9400. To adopt, donate, or contact West Star Ranch, call 727-9273.
So Monique, have you enjoyed the humidity lately or no?
I think it's good that there's, moisture in the air, but I'm not liking it.
You're not liking it too much. It's a welcome change, but we might be seeing a lot more of it actually throughout the rest of the week.
Yes.
So I don't know. We'll have to talk about that when we come back after the break with your weather.
News 46 Weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump, local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Welcome back. Today we had some more of that weather that's not too pleasant out there. We had some rain, some thunderstorms in certain parts of the valley, and lots of clouds and lots of humidity. Our high was 93 degrees, winds coming out of the south-southeast at 7, with gusts sometimes at up to 20 miles per hour. Our pressure is at 30.04, and UV index has gone down to 7, but still high. Our humidity, if you couldn't tell if you weren't outside at all today, was 51%, very high for us. And our sunrise was at 5:38 a.m. Record for today was 115 degrees back in 1939. Looking now at tonight, we have another chance for some thunderstorms to continue on through the day. A low of 74 degrees, winds coming out of the south at 5, and gusts at 8, humidity at 47%, and our sunset at 8:02 p.m. Record for today was 64 degrees, 10 degrees lower back in 1944. Taking a look now at tomorrow. Once again, we have a chance for some thunderstorms. Lovely weather we've been having lately. Our high is going to be 98 degrees with a low of 77. Winds coming out of the south-southwest at 7 and gusts at 13 miles per hour. Humidity at 42% and our sunrise at 5:38 a.m. Our UV index for tomorrow is going to be 11 extreme. Let's take a look now at the 7-day forecast. We are seeing some double digits. That's nice, but even though we don't have as much of a chance of rain as we were looking at earlier in the week and stuff, we are going to have high humidity up until at least Thursday. Probably going to continue on to Friday where we do return to triple digits. We have a 30% chance of thunderstorms tomorrow. Sunday, however, it looks like we're going to have sunny skies once again. Although that is subject to change, our weather has been very erratic, changing rapidly, so it's pretty hard to track right now, but that's what it's looking like at this point. Monday, once again, we have a chance for 30% chance of thunderstorms and rain. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to have sunny skies. Thursday, we're going to see a little bit of clouds, and Friday, once again, sunny skies. Remember, we do have a flash flood watch in effect until 12 a.m. Saturday. So 30% chance of rain tomorrow. That's,
we need it.
We do need it. That's true.
Yes.
We haven't gotten much rain this year at all. The humidity is, like I said before, it's a change.
Yes, it is.
But I saw you there looking at those double digits, all excited and everything. But once you throw that humidity in there, it kind of just balances out to feeling like triple digits, if not worse, because it's so damp.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
So on Saturday, Sniffany's will host a huge linen sale with free ice cream and toppings from 5 to 8 p.m. on the corner of Gamebird and Pahrump Valley Boulevard.
Hope they don't get rained out or anything.
Right.
But this weather is subject to change. It's pretty crazy right now. The U.S. Air Force Auxiliary Civil Air Patrol will have an event on 106 Jet Place near Highway 160 and Interceptor tomorrow from 10 to 3 p.m. So for more information, call 702-574-9448.
And a variety show will be held on Saturday at the Nye Community Coalition. Doors open at 6 p.m. Call 775-410-2872 for more information.
And that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Monique Murphy.
Have a wonderful night, everyone. A great weekend. Stick around tomorrow for the Weekend Review with Deanna O'Donnell and Jason Koblenz. Good night, everyone.
Good night.